Hey guys, it's definitely been a while. You can hear the dogs in the background. So I've got some stuff to tell you guys. Yesterday was my last official day of school. I am graduating on Saturday, the 20th of May, 2017. So I want to take this time to kind of go over what I'll be doing with my life. Because there have definitely been some changes. So, here's the thing. As you guys know, I'll be going to Romania this summer. Okay? You guys know I'll be in Romania for a mission trip. So there's that. Then, I have changed what I'll be doing. So, before, I was going to go to WVU, get a degree in animal production and animal nutrition and stuff like that, and raise dairy goats. That was my plan for the longest time. But about a month ago, April 9th to be exact, I was at a thing for my church, and I received my call to basically become a preacher. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the Salvation Army, when they say an officer, they basically mean a preacher. So I'll be going into that now. That's my new calling in life. It was, it was just something I could no longer ignore. I was praying about it, and God was basically telling me, I want you up there. And then when they called, they said, anyone who feels like they're being called, come on up. I came up. I was like, you know what? Because for the past 2 years, I'm not going to lie, I've been feeling the call. But I've been ignoring it. I've been, pushing it aside for other things. Like, I kept thinking, I'm like, oh, I'm not good enough. This is some kind of joke, stuff like that. I felt God calling me, but I didn't answer. I kept making excuses not to answer. And finally, when God called me this time, he said, come on up. He basically said, I want you to go up there. I didn't have any further arguments for it, And I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop arguing and stop trying to struggle against God about what he has my life planned to be. Because he will take care of me, and I know that. Leah's got a hairball. Sorry, guys. She's alright. And I know he'll take care of me. If I just put my life in his hands, I know God will take care of me. And so, I finally said, I'm like, you know what? God's right. Obviously, he's always right. So I'm like, no more arguing with it. No more trying to make excuses. This is what God has called me to do. So, here is how my upcoming year looks. I won't be getting into the training college itself until next year, because the application process is a fun one. No, I'm not bitter about it, I promise, guys. So in the meantime, when I get back from Romania, what I basically plan on doing is, I have 3 basic things I want to do. First and foremost, I want to study scripture. I want to study my scripture as much as I can, get a deeper understanding, and pray over it, That's first. Second, I'll be going to Shepherd for, I'm applying. I'm not going yet. I don't know if I'm going yet, but I'm applying to go to Shepherd for a year. Now, that's just to get basic English and math and stuff like that. And honestly, I don't need it, but it'd be nice to expand my mind, And make sure that I don't become lazy and stuff like that. And third, I'm going to be applying to get a job, maybe around Petco. I might try to work there. That would really be cool. So, that's what my near future is looking like. After that year is up, then I will be going down to Georgia, because that's where the training college is. I'll be going down to Georgia to start my training. And that's a 2-year program, if I remember correctly. And after that, I get my first appointment. Now, what that means is, with the Salvation Army, they move the preachers around. So, they'll appoint me to a church, and I could stay there from anywhere. I think one person stayed there for, I think the range is like anywhere from 1 to 8 years, almost. I mean, I could be wrong. And don't quote me on that, but I could be, but I think that's what it is. So, there's that. And, that I don't know where they'll send me. Now that I'm out of high school, I'll actually have more time to record videos. So, I will be making an effort to do that. I'll try and get 2 or 3 more up before I leave for Romania. I have a couple that I'd like to get up. Not that many people seemed interested in my Psalm videos that I put up. It's kind of sad that I really enjoyed putting those up. Part of it might be the camera. That brings me to another thing. I'll be getting a new camera for this. I'll be getting a better camera to upload videos with. I don't remember what it's called, but I'm getting that. I don't have it yet. I'll probably have it before I leave for Romania, but I'm going to be saving it for Romania itself. I'll try to take some videos while I'm there and put those up for you guys. If that's something you guys would be interested in, please contact me and let me know. Almost all you all probably know how to get a hold of me. That's pretty much it for now.
Take a picture. Viewfinder. 6 minutes, 55 seconds. Stop recording video. Stop recording video.
I've been going for a lot longer than that. Bridget, get out of there. Oh, you're Leah. What were you doing in there, Leah? But as for high school, I'm done, guys. Like I said, graduate Saturday, 10 a.m. Those of you who are actually interested in seeing it can actually go onto my school's website. I want to say it's like Jefferson High School or something like that. And actually can watch the live stream of it if anyone's interested in doing that. Wouldn't really bother me, though. It doesn't really affect me whether someone watches it or not. That's basically it. And I'm really excited, guys. I really am. I feel right about what I'm doing. About what God has called me into doing. I feel that this is what I need to do. Like I said, I always made excuses for it. And later on, I'll actually show you guys some scripture that really pushed me to it. I read, go read chapter 1 of Jeremiah. Great book in the Bible. I mean, they're all great. But go read chapter 1 of Jeremiah, and you'll see. Because in that, Jeremiah tries to make the argument that he's too young to be called by God. And God said, don't say that you're too young. He said, if I have called you, I'm with you. So, that scripture made a big impact for me. That's pretty much it, I want to say. I'm hoping to get some more subscribers soon. Well, I mean, obviously that's my fault that I don't have more. I need to start actually putting some more effort into my videos. I'm sorry, guys. I need to start putting some effort into these videos. I need to start putting them up regularly like I said I was going to do. And, that thing I said I was going to do that I never started doing. Oh, it's fun. It's fun. That's pretty much it. I really hope everyone is doing great. Those of you who have stuck around. I apologize that I haven't been uploading. I mean, I apologize every time, and I really do mean it, guys. I really am sorry that I don't get around to uploading. It's been hectic with me trying to finish high school, which I've done. So we're done there. No more high school for me. Off to college. Well, for a year, and then off to, well, I mean, the training college down in Georgia is still college. Some people don't think it is, but it's still college. It still counts. So that's pretty much the end of it for me here. And I'm happy that I'm out of school, guys. But, I mean, there are people that I would miss. You know, friends whom I miss. You know, whom I will miss, sorry. Who are still in school. I mean, most of my friends are freshmen. I couldn't stand most of the other seniors at my school. I had like 2 or 3 that I could, and others I would just tolerate. But most of my friends are like freshmen or juniors or sophomore. You know, you get the picture. My friends were younger. But like I said, I'm happy I'm out of school, and this is really going to be a big turning point for me because, you know, this is a whole new chapter for me. You know, I'm ready to get out into the real world, you know, and see what that's like. You know, find out what it means, and I think, you know, find out what it's like to be in the real world, what it means to, you know, actually be out of school and stuff. I'm ready to start doing that kind of stuff. And this trip to Romania is definitely going to be a big change for me, but I'm very excited because I know God has called me to do this. And, I mean, there are plenty of songs and scripture verses that say it, so I'm not even going to try and narrow it down, but I'm going to paraphrase it here when it says, you know, if God is with you, who can stand against you? You know, I mean, people will try. Our enemy will definitely get them to try to. And people will definitely try to stand against us. You know, try to stand against those of us whom God has called. Well, that's pretty much all Christians. You know, the enemy will try to get people, and that's why we have things like ISIS and, you know, the North Korean government and stuff. These are instituted by the devil. And I actually have a different video for that, so I won't go into too much detail here, but they are basically here by the devil's will to fight against us. And they will fail, and he has to recognize that they will fail. But the adversary is just intent on dragging as many people down with him as he can. But like I said, guys, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video, so we will not go into detail here. And I guess, you know, I would really appreciate it if everybody would pray, you know, because I'm going to be praying, and I'm going to be praying that, you know, God will put his words in my heart, and help me to do what he would have me do. Not what I want to do, you know, not to turn things to my will, but that I can surrender my will to God and bring others to Jesus. You know, like I told someone once, I don't want to be remembered. I don't care if in 100 years my name's not remembered. But I do want others to come to Christ. And if Christ will use me as a vessel, then I'm more than willing to do it. Alright, guys. I went over a little bit longer than I meant to. I'm sorry about that, but I'm really passionate about this. You all know this. I will definitely try to get it back to you guys more. I might turn the channel over to some other people for the summer. Talk to them about it. See if they wouldn't mind running the channel during the summer. But that's pretty much it for me, guys. And I will talk to you all later. And God bless all of you. And goodbye.
Take a picture. Stop recording video.